Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day. Gray sky, cold, but at least it doesn't rain. It's not windy, so we'll take it at any time. So today we are going to talk about something very, very important, and this is how to stroll successfully through the ever-changing health terrain. Why I chose this theme? First of all, it was provoked by the questions I asked earlier. If you scroll down, you will see that some of you replied, how do they see their health? And they described their health, and I took themes from there. And second, because I experienced that myself, and I experience this with different clients on a daily basis, because their health environment constantly changes, and some of us have really trouble focusing back on health and really trouble following up with the right path, being on the right path. So first I would like to talk about emotions, because this is the one that throws us off very, very often off the path. We hear something, we experience a very, very high emotion, negative or too positive. Yes, that exists as well. And that knocks us out of the road, of the path we've taken, where we have to be focused, where we have to follow protocols and etc. And I'm going to give you an example right away. The other day, my husband and I got the message that an acquaintance of us just died, just like that. Very healthy woman, 41 years old, a mother of 5. We were just devastated. And I told David, I said, okay, obviously today we cannot focus on anything. We cannot work. We need to go out. We need to walk. We need to talk about Krista. That's her name. How to help the family, maybe to see what to do, because 5 kids is a very serious thing. And I said, but the most important thing, we have to hydrate and no junk. We'll sit out in a restaurant or something, but we'll eat well. And that helped us enormously to go through this enormous loss. So what is the most important thing when you get an emotional knockout? Hydration, nutrition. Luckily we did our exercises in the morning before we heard the news, but even if we've heard the news, maybe we would adapt our movement routine. If we don't feel like exercising, go out for a long walk or something like that. But we have to stick to those 3: hydration, nutrition, and movement. Now, when emotions kick in, it's hard to sleep. If you scroll down, I have a post on sleep, sleeping pills, like pillows, not sleeping pills, I'm sorry. Sleeping pillows, oils. I also suggested herbs down there for sleeping, and etc. The sleep is very important, especially if you feel that you will stay in this emotional knockout for a long time. When it comes to hydration, if you don't feel like drinking pure water, which is the ideal, just take herbal teas. They don't dehydrate the body. On the contrary, they're very helpful. If possible, loose teas, and that will help you. And of course, for your nutrition, you have to know which are your best foods that give you energy, that help you to feel emotionally stable, that stabilizes your moods, and that makes you really solid emotionally, so you can go through any problem that arises in a day. Another thing which I would like to discuss with you is the headaches. Many people with a chronic health condition experience and headaches. I also have posts on headaches where I elaborated a lot, including nutritional information. For the headaches, the most important thing is the hydration. You see, we always get back to the basics. So I have also movements I do with my clients. I don't remember if I talked about that before. Very often the reason for headaches are posture, issues with the neck, issues with this joint, this bone here, releasing the tension along the head like this across, massages behind the head. What else? Releasing the tension from inside of the muscles that are connected right here. And of course, nutrition and sleep. Unfortunately, when we have headache, it's very hard to sleep. Again, scroll down and get to that sleeping post when I talk about sleep. Nutrition. I am a big proponent of the metabolic typing, because the metabolic typing describes you very well as a physical being, and it can suggest those foods that will give you energy, those foods that will nourish your cell. And I will talk about this a little bit later. I would like to discuss with you one case which is related to the theme I'm talking today. And for the headaches, movements. When I say movements, I don't mean you to go crazy and do cardiovascular or lift heavy weights. No, they're movements which are myofascial stretches. My clients know about that help at least temporarily to relieve the headache. And in some cases, very often, they help in a long run to relieve the headache, but everything is work in team. The hydration, the nutrition, the sleep, and the right movement, they can help your headache. I know very often when people have headaches, they don't really have the energy to focus on nutrition and on hydration. That's why it's good to have a list of foods which are your healing foods. When I give to the clients, I give plan A or plan B, because they might be protein type or carbo type or mixed type, and they know which foods are the support for their physical being. They don't have to think, they don't have to research in this moment. They just go and, okay, I will have this because that food works well with me. And now I have a headache and I can't think about it. I don't want to think about it. Very often we have the pills. So you know very well my opinion on pills. When it comes to chronic health condition, I've never seen pills to solve a problem. They temporarily solve some problem, and they, in the long run, destroy the body. That's what they do. For every pill you take, you must take the list with the side effects, and you must monitor yourself. And I would like to tell you that some of the side effects show up years later. Some of the pills are known, like pills against pregnancy, for instance, are known to lead to cancer. Some pills also, hormonal pills, are known to lead to brittle bones, and the bones are breaking too often. I mean, we shouldn't break bones unless we go to a crazy horseback riding or something like that. We have accidents and etc. So the pills, as soon as you feel something, once you have to contact your doctor. You have to have that list with the side effects, and you have to be aware, informed of what they are giving you. And also you have to be aware if this pill is helping you. I recently worked with a client taking her off of a high blood pressure pill, and we found out that the pill didn't do much because there was no high blood pressure change in the days with the pill or without the pill. Or I wish to think, because of my work, our work on her health, she became so healthy that she doesn't need the pill anymore. So it's very controversial with the pills, and you have to know that hundreds of thousands of people, I think it's 200,000, but don't hold me accountable for that, for North America, every year, with COVID, without COVID, they die from wrong pills prescriptions or killed by the pills. And they say that there is probably, the number is way bigger because not every dead person goes through autopsy, and not for sometimes the person dies from let's say heart condition, because they believe the person had a heart condition and it dies, it doesn't go through autopsy. We don't know if the pill caused the death or the heart condition caused the death. So of course they prefer to put it in the column with the heart condition, not with the pills. Another thing I would like to discuss with you is the life is changing the scenarios when it comes to our health constantly. And here, what I mean by that, I would like to discuss with you one case very shortly to prove my words. So this is my client. I will cover her name here. This is her digestive system. Do you see this? Okay. When clients fill out questionnaires, they have different marks, and I put the marks here. I know if her digestive system is of high priority for me, or moderate priority, or low priority. The other day, I did evaluation after 1 year consulting her on and off. And it turned out that she followed everything I requested from her. She also worked with a naturopathic doctor with the last 3 or 4 months, but that day she does everything I wanted to. And her digestive system got so much improved that there wasn't any more burping, belching, diarrhea, constipation, because she had IBS and she had those on and off, spasms in the stomach, discomfort while sleeping, and etc. For the reason that she followed all the advices I gave her, and apparently the naturopathic doctor, she tries to work on her sleep with this lady. So I am very, very happy with these improvements. So her landscape, if I can say so, health landscape is changing now. And we said, okay, let's now talk about our next step for the next year. Mind you, with the advices I'm giving her, I expect things to become faster, but she doesn't do everything 100%. She follows very well, but it could be a little bit better. So we said, okay, for the next year, you see where I circle here, this is her adrenals and stress and nervousness. Now we work on this, and this is her immune system. I didn't re-evaluate the rest of the systems in the body. I only evaluated the digestive system, so where we know for sure that there are improvements, but I will still be working on her nervousness and her immune system. When the digestive system improves like that, I'm sure there is improvement right here in the immune system, because our immune system is in our digestive system. So her terrain, health terrain, internally and externally changes. And I also noticed that her mood was way better. she told me many more positive things about her environment comparing to before. And this is because of the changes of the digestive system. You see how the terrain, the environment changes when your health is changing as well. She feels more calm, she sleeps better, and all the systems now will start going down because of this change. So I gave her exercises, of course. I want to point that the yellow symbolizes the first, the base chakra, and we both agreed that she needs to do more work on it. She does meditation, respiratory techniques, and etc., but she will do more about it. And that's why I gave her respiratory exercises, and we had a little bit more of a spiritual talk, because this chakra is about safety and security, but also your tribal association with people around you, your communication, and it's very important to be to work on it. So for her, the next, and for everybody else, is a few things which I have to point here. Resilience. I have a lecture about resilience below. Resilience is very important because we need to go where we are on the path of success. We need to go where we started to walk towards. I take the resilience very seriously, and I believe that your base have to be absolutely sound. The base of your lifestyle is thoughts, hydration, breathing, nutrition, movement, sleep, and happiness. You take energy, resources from that base. Once you establish that base, your environment internally and externally will change, will get better, and will make you more resilient, and will make you healthier. And for example, this client I was talking now about, while her digestive system is not ideal, because you saw it's low, but it's not at zero, she still gets viruses in the body. That's why we need to do more work on the immune system. And her resilience is not at 100%. I'm talking here about the physical resilience of the physical body. You think about the emotional stuff. Then you need a support network. Throughout this year, before we've done this second evaluation, she called me a few times for advices for her health, and she also has another friend which is a part of her support network. These people have to be those positive people who will gently and lovingly give you a nudge when you feel down, when you need an advice, when you need love. So think about that. This is what I call the dream team, and I also have lectures before about it. Adapting to changes, very important. We have to adapt to changes in order to be ready for the next positive changes that are coming. The adaptation is, for instance, in her case, I showed you where we are at. Now she has to adapt to the new lifestyle. Her focus will shift from the digestive system. We'll only monitor it, how it's doing. Obviously, there we are on the right track. And we will be focused on her anger, anxiety, and other issues coming from the adrenals, which are worn out in her case, and which we are working on. Another thing is, of course, to prioritize preventive care. This is so important. Prevention is 90% of the success. How do you do prevention? Hydration. Every day, you take the amount of water you need in order to prevent headache, in order to prevent diseases, in order to keep the body really healthy, robust, and with a lot of energy. Another thing you can do is cold showers, saunas. These are very, very important things which are helping the body to recycle. Of course, it's your nutrition and some emotional life and all that. Very important. You have to prioritize it. What do you do to prevent incoming diseases and etc.? Well, you keep yourself healthy. How? What is your way of keeping you healthy? Some people have to focus on hydration, other people on nutrition, other people on movement, because these are not balanced. And then finally, dreams. I talk a lot about dreams because dreams have enormous energy, power when it comes to accomplishing health. Your dream is what keeps you moving ahead. Your dream is what keeps you focused. Focus is the most important thing when you are healing. To be focused on your healing, to be focused on your prevention, to be focused on the path. So yes, your dream has to be so big that there is no room for drama. I'm gonna leave you on that. If you have any questions, please contact me and I will be more than happy to answer. Have a lovely day.
Join our Healthy and Community Facebook group. If you have any questions, please free to comment below. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more.